everybody, and welcome back to our real weather forecast. Now, if anyone is above the Cape today in Florida, you probably notice a very chilly start to the day. We had temperatures ranging from the 40s up in the Panhandle to 80 down the Keys, all thanks to that cold front out there that finally pushed through. Now, right now on satellite, you can really see that cold front draped across the south. Here, I'll play animation right now. You can see a lot of upper level clouds in the north clearing out, especially over here. I mean, you can really see that high pressure system trying to build out in the west. All thanks to this huge low pressure system in the Canadian area north of Michigan with that huge cold front attached to it. And behind it is much crispier, cooler, drier air with not much cloud cover. Now, up down in South Florida, there is actually getting quite a bit of rain down there. And if I look at the radar, you can see there's some pretty heavier showers out by south of Sebring. Most of the rainfall is about moderate to light rain. Now there could be some isolated spots, some thunderstorms. And this guy right here, I'm keeping an eye on. I did see a lightning strike earlier, but it looks like it's just heavy rain. But as the day goes on, it'll slowly get dry out, and the high pressure system will build in, especially for tomorrow. It's going to be a much drier day. Now, speaking of those temperatures, here is 8 in the morning this morning, and you can see huge difference in temperature. We have some 40s up here. That's really cold for Florida standards. And in my neck of the woods, up here by Daytona Beach, it was about 62 degrees I recorded. I didn't wake up early enough to see the coolest temperatures, but it was pretty chilly out there, and it was quite refreshing. But down here in the Palm Beach area, Miami, Key West, still in the mid to upper 70s, as that cold front still has not pushed all the way down, and it looks like it really won't. It might stall out by the Keys area. Now, looking at afternoon temperatures, it's gonna be pretty chilly. We have the northwest winds can really bring in some nice drier humidity, less humidity air, and we got some mid to upper 70s across the northern Florida state, while down south still warm, as the waters down there are warm, which is helping keeping those temperatures high. Plus, the cold front is not really advancing all the way down. Now, with that cold front sliding through, I am seeing some pretty good winds. If I can find the winds. All right, come on, where is it? Ah, there it is. So, looking at southeast across Florida, since as always, every time we have a cold front blow through, we do get those northwesterly winds. And right now, probably nice little breeze coming in from the north, about 12 to 15 knots. So it's quite windy. Like once the wind plus the cooler temperatures, get a little chill out there. But overall, it's really nice up to the north. But down here, still dealing with that rain because that cold front's still slowly going south. And as the day goes on, looks like the winds relax a little bit, but there is an approaching system out here in the Gulf that will come in, slide up to the north as another front, looks like even stronger, will pull it up and cause us a pretty wet weekend, especially Wednesday night, Thursday, and Friday. And some models been showing some development, and let's see, 998. That is tropical depression, but there is some 30, 32 knot winds, so they're pretty gusty winds with this system as it heads across North Florida. Looks like the most, but yeah, get those strong southwesterly winds, so it'll warm up very quickly. As you can see, the GFS will be showing some pretty warm temperatures. You can see that huge spike in temperatures, especially South Florida, 90s because that's southwesterly wind. And you notice why is the temperatures low here? Because the models have been showing the bulk of the rain up there. As you can see, lots of rain across the northern tier of the state. Even the Euro shows that. So I see lots of consistency. That's a lot of rain too. I could easily, you know, this is a precip rate. This is by millimeters. Not really a good conversion to inches, but I could say might get a quick 2 to 4 inches up here. Some isolated, maybe up to 6. But across the state down here, probably some bands coming in. Maybe I say widespread 1 to 2 inches, isolated 4. And maybe the more south you go, the less chance of getting heavy rain. But it looks like a pretty wet weekend. Now, a lot of the models been showing that. I'll show you the icon. Still, this one has more of a sloppy mess with most of the rain still to the north, but a lot of moisture. I do expect a lot of rain between those days. Now, I love the NWS office in Melbourne. Their graphics, I love it. This is pretty much what to expect in their warning areas between Daytona Beach and Stewart along the East Coast corridor, which is pretty much what I'm trying to get at too, is that area. But of course, across the whole state, I can look around. If you guys want me to talk about your area in the state, that's okay. If anyone's from outside, I also look at it and talk about it. But for this East Coast, Melbourne has showed that the cold front is sliding through right now. So right now, Monday and Tuesday is pretty dry across the area, except for the Treasure Coast right now. They are seeing some widespread showers, some of them pretty heavy, and they are mentioning the Wednesday through Friday, that storm system does slide to the north. Lots of areas could see 1 to 2 inches, they're saying, but there is a chance that we could see some isolated urban flooding, 3 to 4 inches in spots. Always, never out of the question. And their graphics are really nice. I like how they show the chance of rain, the cloud cover, the temperature, and you can see most all the rainfall percent chance down south, which it shows right here. All the rain is down south. Tonight it's dry out, maybe some lingering showers down in Stewart, West Palm area. And if we look at the high resolution models, if it loads, there it goes. So here it goes. It shows right now the rain that's going on down there. And as that cold front slides through, the rain should recede. Maybe some isolated quick little showers. And then if you look out to your west in the Gulf, there's that storm system getting in shape. I expect it to could possibly be a depression. I don't really see a tropical storm because too much wind shear going on. It's interacting with a front. It could become subtropical. Either way, it'll still bring gusty winds and rain. And here it is. Here is Wednesday, and the models are showing a lot of rain coming in from the west. And I do expect to see some really wet day Wednesday, Thursday, and a little bit of Friday. So expect rain those days. All right, now let's actually look at the models one more time. Now, I do want to show, let's see, that jet stream. All right, so here is the jet stream coming in. That's the subtropical high. If we take it into time, you see how it does lift up, but there's still strong winds on top, which will bring in some wind shear. And there's a graphic for that if I can find it. Where's the wind shear at? Wind shear. Should be around here somewhere. I'll just do the winds. I'll show the winds. That's pretty much what the wind shear will be like. But this system will be over here. And there's that low. You can see the low right here. So it pretty much, now it does follow shear. When a storm follows the wind, usually it indicates it'll interact with less shear. But these winds on top, they're moving quickly. So I don't see it strengthening too strong. Now, the stronger it gets, the taller it gets, so it'll feel that jet more. But I don't see it getting too strong. Now we can look at the lower winds. Here's an 850, and look, 850 does show some pretty strong winds coming in. Now that is a couple thousand feet up in the air, so you're not gonna really feel those winds, but it does show it having a little structure, more of like a comma shape, so it could become subtropical. Either way, it's gonna be very stormy. Now, the NHC is showing it. Now, right now, it's just a blob in the Bay of Campeche, but has a 20% chance. They do mention it has a smaller low pressure, has somewhat favorable. It could develop maybe into a tropical depression, but has very little time to develop as it will merge into the frontal system that the models are showing. Very strong system. Right here, big old cold front, and the temperature show, you can see it. Look at all that cool air. Not really seeing any reds. Indicates strong cold front. Now look at this Monday morning, so a week from today. Could see those 50s dip even further south as that cold front that picks up the system could be even stronger. So look, we can see models will change, it will change. I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, I think that's it for me. Hope you all have a good day and enjoy that nice cooler weather if you're up north, but keep that umbrella handy if you're down south in Treasure Coast. Should clear out as the day goes on, but expect more rain at the end of the week and possibly even stronger cold front next weekend to early next week. Thank you.